Okay, so another new technology I found was Knowledgehook Teacher. So this is a mathematics almost Kahoot. So I chose this one because you can create your own class and you can invite parents, you have class settings, you can and then archive your class later so you can always come back to it later. But when you click on your class, you can get as many students as you want. You just add your student. They'll ask for a class code. My class code is up here. I can then play a game show, assign a mission, or just see how my students register overall. So the nice thing about here is the game shows and the missions. So you can make them however you want. They are all curriculum based and already pre-made for when you want to use them. They're based off of number and quantity, the real number system, and it tells you what standards that are used for each questions. So when you view, it allows you to see everything, and then you can edit if you wish. We have questions, multiple choice, a free form, any way you would like to use it. And then when you play it, the kids will then be recorded and they'll have a fun time with it. It's very similar to Kahoot, just used in a more standardized way, where it gives you the standards, and then there's multiple ways to use them in the standards. Same with the missions. The missions are the exact same, except they're just a different way to play. So after you've given them these activities or missions, it keeps the reports for you. So the reports allow you to see, all right, when it was due, the name of each student, how they did it, and if they've completed it. The game shows is for the performance and the average. Then, if I wish, I can always go and allow the parents to come and see this. So the intended audience is for the students and the parents, since they can access their reports. You can also customize your own content, which allows you to create your own stuff. So you can create your own custom activity and go from there. So the IST standards that are used for here are the Educator Designer IST E5B, which is using technology to create, adapt, and personalize learning experiences that foster independent learning and accommodate learner differences and needs. Again, it's fantastic because it gives you the standards that I need to be able to teach these students, and I know I'm not just teaching them random facts. The other IST standard is the Educator Citizen ISTE E3B. Establish a learning culture that promotes curiosity and critical examination of online resources and fosters digital literacy and media fluency. So these things are really awesome to use. Again, I would love to see these. And then you will play, you can capture student thinking. For all questions, students will be able to submit a solution to share their thinking. It's collaborative or competitive, either way. If you collaborate, the celebration threshold is a 50%, so that means the average themselves gives us the 50%. So if my kids can get a 50% or higher, they've done well. And if it's competitive, then it avoids when trying to encourage students to take their time. So competitive is more on the time thing, and it doesn't allow that deeper thinking. But if it's collaborative, it allows you to work from there. So again, you can allow guests to play, which we really wouldn't. You can show the benchmarks. There's tiebreakers if need be. And then you would invite your students. Then you can be able to play the game show version of any of the standards. So this is very exciting and allows many of us to use this in a good activity manner, considering math is boring to a lot of kids. So if we can make this fun and entertaining, like Would You Rather or Calotimento, which is the Spanish version, which is kind of cool. So this stuff is really fun and entertaining, and it allows the parents to also interact and see how their students are doing. So this is Knowledgehook Teacher.